Yo, what up, guys? Travic here. Let's talk the Act 2 boss. This guy was an absolute nightmare at first, and I definitely did. I struggled a little bit. It was really hard. I thought, from Act 1 to Act 2, I thought Act 1 end boss was fantastic, and this guy was an absolute this guy was a problem. I did record the fight. I do want to go over it. Maybe it'll help you guys out a little bit, but this fight, the arena is really small, and he's very, very, very difficult. You see, he comes right down from his arena and he gets ready to start the fight. The biggest takeaway from this guy is you'll see very quickly he has these laser beams that shoot down right away. These are very, very, very hard hitting lightning attacks. He will put these little things in the ground and they hit really hard. The first couple of times I walked in this fight, the fight started, he does those two beams right out of the ground immediately, and I would insta die. I had no idea what the hell was happening. Eventually I went back and I looked at my gear and I realized very quickly, you see right here, I actually die. I very quickly go back and realize that, like, I just don't have lightning resistance. My lightning resistance was pretty bad. I needed to fix it. I needed to absolutely change and upgrade it because he just hits like an absolute powerhouse. And you're gonna see he's gonna come down again. He's going to do the exact same move where he's gonna drop this right there. There they are. He just hits the ground, does this big ass lightning beam, and he starts the fight off just like that every single time. Now we see too, he's just hitting us with basic lightning attacks, nothing too crazy. A little bit of lightning resist makes it easier. And then once again, you see he's summoning these two spears right here that are going to drop into the ground and deal massive amounts of lightning damage in a very large AoE fashion. They are a pain in the ass to dodge. There they go again. But this time the difference is he's going to put them, let's go back and look at it again, just so you see what's going on. When he summons these, you need to get away and get behind him like every time because they're different attacks. So this time he's going to do very similar. If you ever played Last Epoch, he's going to do like the Last Epoch boss in the Lightless Arbor dungeon. I think that's what it's called. And he does this laser beam where he spreads his hands out and he has a small window behind him that is safe from damage. That's actually the thing that killed me the first time, and I left that in so you can see just how hard that hits. Eventually he phases and he makes this Sandstorm, and just like in Path of Exile 1, the NPC will create a shield for you. You'll go into the shield here to dodge and not have to worry. He will summon ads. You'll have to kill ads in this tiny little bubble. It is very difficult. It is very hard. If you lack DPS, you are going to in for a very bad time. Eventually the sand will stop and you'll just go back to DPSing the boss, and it becomes the relative same thing. He summons these little things right here. They're going to hit the ground. They're going to create a laser beam. These things are going to chase you. Now, when he makes it like this laser beam, when it hits you, watch my health. I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage if I get hit by it. And it becomes a real big problem. You see, I'm constantly shocked from them. I'm moving away from them. And you just have to DPS him down while dodging the lasers. Eventually, he's going to phase at the like 60% mark. And it's, it's going to be like phase 2 of the fight. You see, he cuts away the whole cage and he goes into phase 2 of the fight. I actually double checked to make sure everything was going good. I had my 500 life, my max light, or not max, but positive lightning resistance were level 33. And we just go into phase 2. Phase 2, it becomes way more hectic. He has these tornadoes. These tornadoes hit so hard. I don't know what kind of damage they do, but they hit really hard. And eventually you're just going to have to start DPSing him down. You see right there, he charges up. He glows red. He's getting ready. He's going to glow red in a second. He's going to make that big swing. You just dodge behind him, and it's pretty easy to dodge if you just keep moving until he attacks. There he is, summoning more lightning. You see the tornadoes hitting. The lightning's doing a massive amount of damage. I'm getting hit by all the charge up attacks. A little bit of defense, you're okay. The biggest thing to take away with phase 2 is it is an absolute DPS race. You need to stagger him. You need to deal damage. You need to take full advantage of your damage windows. And I did this fight at like 1 o'clock in the morning, exhausted, and it was really difficult to exhaust. So if you're exhausted, just take a breather, walk away, get a cup of coffee, come back. Once you get him down to the final 25-30% of his life, he is going to summon these portals. The first time I got him to portal phase, he stood in the portal and would not move out of the portal. I couldn't kill him because he was in the portal. The portals will shoot these laser beams. These will do a ton of damage. And once again, this is an absolute DPS race. The longer you leave him alive like this, the more of these portals he will summon. So when he starts this, just get in there and kick his butt. You see too, he creates these waves of walls that you have to dodge out of. You just stand in between them. If you stand in between them, they don't deal damage. I wouldn't try to risk it here, but this is a nice big wide open area, and you just start DPSing him down. Overall though, the fight really cool, very strenuous, very difficult, but I wanted to give you some quick little overview on how to do it. The biggest things that I learned from this fight: to cap your lightning resistance. It is very, very important to cap, or get as high to cap of your lightning resistance as you can, and take full advantage of your DPS windows. When you see him summoning the two little poles, just get the heck out of dodge. That's really it. Just get out of dodge, get behind him, attack him again, and just dodge, dip, weave, don't get hit by the wrench. And well, there you go. I hope this was helpful. I'm on my way to Act 3 now after I get this video out to you guys, and I'll hopefully have more updates about Act 2 and Act 3 as we go along. But if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and do all that fun stuff. But for now, friends, I'll see you all in the next one.